Hey, and welcome back. In this video, let's continue the setup of your Airbnb listing with your rates. Let's get started. Your rates, your daily rates, this is of course an essential element of your listing and your vacation rental business. So first, let's have a look at how you can set them on Airbnb. It's very easy. So from your listing, you can go here and click on pricing and availability. And as you can see, it will send you to your calendar. So let's do that. And here you'll be able to set up a base price that will apply to all of your calendar days. Then a very interesting option right here is to set weekend rates. Higher rates, of course, because there will be more demand during the weekends, usually from Friday to Saturday. So this is a double win because during the weekends, you'll have higher income per reservation. And during the lower rates, during weekdays, you may attract some travelers that want to save some money. Then you can also set up discounts, so travelers book weekly or monthly, and this could be a very interesting option to attract workationers during the low season. And here you can also set discounts for early and late bookings and custom stay of lengths. And if you want, you can also create a whole set of rules if you go to your main calendar, like this. This is great, so you automate your rates a little bit, and you don't have to do everything manually. And of course, we have the cleaning and the other fees. So as you can see, you're able to set different type of fees, the most common one, of course, being the cleaning fee. So about these fees, there's been a lot of talking recently, and I'm not taking any parts in this, but just consider that fees are usually there to cover expenses. So if you have a cleaner coming during turnover, well, the cleaning fee is there to cover that expense. And remember that the more fees you set, the more chances you have of potential guests don't liking what they see during the checkout and payment page. All these lines and fees piling up one on top of the other. And even more so if you're using the Airbnb hosting split fee. So that's why another way to do it is to add up all of your expenses and set your base price accordingly so that it already compensates for the expenses. And you also reduce the risk of potential guests feeling overcharged with that many fees. And now let's have a look at some other tips to help you come up with your base price. So the first thing you should do here is checking out the rates in your area. Have a look at how much your competitors are charging and also compare what they offer. Because if you have a villa, there's no point comparing yourself with a tiny house. Of course, you will have different rates. For example, if you're the only rental in the area with a swimming pool, well, that's a clear USP. And you can set higher rates. Next, remember to raise your rates during peak season. And you can do it like this, manually selecting when your peak season is on your calendar or by creating a set of rules as we showed earlier. And another little trick here is to offer some discounts in the weeks prior and after peak season. That way you'll compensate the low occupancy. Then you can also use discounts and promotions to fill any other low occupancy periods. So as we've seen, you can set some automatic promotions for early or late bookings, but you can also choose to lower your rates any specific day that you like Black Friday or any other special occasions. And finally, as for every other business, you have to be aware of the latest trends and shifts in the market. Your USPs can go out of trend, and then you'll no longer have a reason to keep those high rates. Or on the other hand, new trends can emerge anytime. For example, a music festival that's nearby your rental. Well, then is the perfect occasion to raise your prices when that festival takes place. So Airbnb Smart Pricing, what is it and why you should consider using it? So Smart Pricing is basically Airbnb's dynamic pricing tool. It works with an algorithm that considers many factors, such as the location, the demand, seasonality, local events, the type of property, amenities, and more, to automatically adjust the prices for your listing. And to turn it on, you just need to switch the toggle under the base price section. So let's have a look at the benefits of using Smart Pricing. The first one is, of course, not having to manually change your rates. We all dread manual tasks, especially if they're recurring tasks. So being able to automate these aspects of your business will allow you to focus on improving other important things like the guest experience. Another good thing about Smart Pricing is that you'll be able to set minimum and maximum prices. So the algorithm won't go under those, and you'll still be able to control your objectives in terms of occupancy and income. And of course, you'll be able to set specific rates for specific days still. And of course, you'll still be able to modify any day or multiple days in your calendar if you like. And of course, you'll still be able to modify the prices over specific or multiple days in your calendar if you like. It also generates price based on real-time metrics. So for example, if you're not sure which specific week peak season will start this year, well, then smart pricing will change the prices automatically according to demand. And the price are market related, of course. It will analyze all the rates in your area so that you stay coherent with what the market is offering at the moment. In the end, to see if smart pricing is working for you, you'll need to think about what your objectives are. Are you more interested in high occupancy levels or achieving high margins? So if you see that smart pricing is optimizing one over the other, then you can turn it off or you can recalibrate the tool and use another smart pricing tool, be it your PMS, like Lodgify, or Smart Labs, or Beyond Pricing. And this concludes our chapter. In the next one, we'll go over the steps that you need to follow to obtain the Airbnb Superhost status. So stay tuned into the Lodgify Academy, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.